Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter, and today we are playing DrainSim. So last time we got through the first couple levels, and now we're going to be doing the Forest Road, 4:30 a.m., deep water on street, large diggable area, recommended barriers, pumps, and a sightlight shovel. So yeah, we have the inflatable barrier, deep water on street. I like how the power cord is just automatically included. Let's see. Is there anything else I could get? Now, I do have 2,300. I could actually get a Mark IV pump if I wanted. But I kind of want to hold on that. Okay, so we do have 3 different vehicles we can get. Flatbed, cargo van, and box truck. But suddenly everything fits, including your bad decisions. Okay, let's see. Well, I do have 2 lights. That should be plenty. Generator 1. If I've got 2 pumps, that's all I really need. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the mission with that. Forest Road, prepare to dig. I did bring my shovel, didn't I? It's gonna be a short mission if I forgot it. All right, so we have a lot of light. Okay, so this one's primarily going to be about shovel. So we're going to get the rake just because that's... I want the shovel. That's what I wanted. Okay. Kind of want to get an idea of what we're dealing with. How deep is the water? Deep enough that we're going to need to swim. Okay, so we could put it over here. Or this could be a viable option too. This actually looks like this might be even better. This could actually be a lake. Oh, there's a car driving by. I thought the roads were blocked. And then that monstrosity. Okay. Yeah, and we've got a right here. So let's go ahead and maybe start with this. I feel like that's a bad idea to be standing literally in front of the dam. Okay. That will at least start this from emptying, hopefully. Street 1, Street 2. Got roadblocks up there. Okay, we've got up here. I did see the little bubbles. Yeah, right here. Which tells me there is something down here. Yep, there it is. There's a drain, but I can't access it just yet. Okay, we've got some rivers here. Okay, this looks like it's wanting to go over into this section, and that does have a little bit of some space. Okay, now that it's getting light out, we can actually see. Yeah, we're filling that there. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab that. Our cable. Our two little rinky-dink ones of those. Don't need the spotlight anymore. Yeah, I might pick that up just because. There. Okay. Let's start with placing this here. We're going to place one of these down here. We'll place one right there. Other one I'm going to place right over here. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. All right. And now let's do one cable here. And one here. And we're just going to let those go for a bit. That's emptying out over there. And that's emptying out over here. What if... Wait. What do we have up here? We've got a lot of diggable area. There's a wall. I'm at the edge of the map. Okay, because that's coming from the mountain. And let's see, has this gone down enough? It is going down. Where did... Wait a minute. Where did I see... Oh, here it is. Just barely. It needs to go down just a little bit more. Where is... Okay, the road's over this way. Yeah, that's flowing. Okay, so we do have a pretty decent sized reservoir. Stand there. Okay, this area needs to... It's got to get over this lip, and it's getting pretty low. Where is that pipe again? Here it is. That is why okay, I got a little bit of water going from there. Not a lot, but at least some. There we go. Now this should have a drain on, like a drain cover on it, but that's going to help with this. Oh, that's interesting. You can see yeah, because this is already done. What is, oh, this is flowing from here over. Okay. All right. Give me that. And give me this one. We're going to... No, it needs to be here. Over. Can I... Can I reach? Yes. Okay, there's that. We'll move that when we need to. I got an idea. We're gonna go and get... Where's this thing? Because if we can do this, say right here. I might not be able to do this. Hold on. See if this actually does what I'm thinking it might do. Or if we're going to still have water underneath it. We might still have water underneath it. Well, but it reduced the amount of water at least. Put it right there. Figure it was probably a landslide, so we can maybe clear off the road a little bit. We don't have this as an obstacle for drivers. Or at least reduce the amount of the obstacle. There we go. Okay, that's going back down. Okay. Street 1, I think I can like vacuum up or something. Let's do this a little bit deeper water here. There we go. It's a long cable. No, I want to go, not that one. That one. Okay, then this is going to help because it's going to want to... It's going to come down off of the road. There, that's going to... It's going to come down, go here, go straight into the drain. Okay. Let's go back, and I think I can do this with just my shop vac. Let's grab this one. Yeah, so shop one or street one is clear. Come over here. Now I want this to be a little bit cleaner. We'll do just one more quick run through. Just tiniest bit of water here on the road. Okay, there we go. And there's the water again. And let's put that right there. Okay, yeah, that has that side managed. I can't quite deflate this though. Did I left my squeegee. Yeah, street one is done. There we go. No. That's should not be. That's gonna be flooding that road, isn't it? Okay. cut too close to over there, didn't I? Okay. I think that fixed it. There we go. Let me just shot back the puddle that I made. Puddle right about here. Cable. Click and let's see, I think that should go. I think this will all be over here, but maybe if we take this. Please don't tell me that undid that cable. Nope. Okay. Good. And we're just going to shot back what we can. Just has a negligible amount. Left. That might have just a little bit. There we go. 900. I wonder what, if it's by level just determines what we get, or if it's...
Good morning. While most of you were home keeping your socks dry, Plunger Guy was uphill clearing that forest road and redirecting the runoff. Now the water has picked a new hangout. The convenience store parking lots are completely flooded. Not ankle deep, not knee deep. More like, you're not standing in that. Normally, this would be prime looting territory. Small problem. Nobody can even reach the entrance. Also, who left the store door open? Because right now, the only customer walking in is the flood. Stay dry.
Okay, so we got that one done. What is this? Oh, okay, so we can go back and... No, these are the different completed levels. Okay, so that's if we wanted to go back and redo them. All right, let's come over here. Recommended barriers, pumps. Yeah, I think I want to get another barrier. I want to buy another inflatable barrier. I think I'm going to splurge and get one Mark IV. And I'd only be able to use like 2 pumps at a time anyway because I have one generator. So okay, we add that. And there, yeah, the pump Mark IV. Yeah, we've got quite a bit. Okay, vacuum, rake, pumps, wrench, squeegee. Yeah, we've got everything we need. So let's go ahead and start this mission. Convenience store, prepare for deep water. Water level overall, we have truck. Nothing. Okay. Let's start with the rake and no, that was the squeegee. I want to start with the rake. I don't know if I'll need the shovel, but we're gonna also, yeah, we'll take the wrench. We'll do okay, that's gonna start my main stuff. We're gonna go around, take a look at what we've got going on. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, so there's a drain over here. Okay, do we have any others? Yeah, we've got a couple of others. Trying to look for... There's one. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent one. Where's the other one? Right over here. Got another couple over here somewhere. There was one. And is it over here? There we are. I mean, it already makes a huge difference. I see we've got... Oh, no, hold on. I need... Okay, that's pop up. Okay, that's already starting to flow out. Okay, can't go over there, but we do have more water coming in this way. Nothing in there. And then we should have... No, they're the other side. Yeah, they're not talking about it. No, they're not kidding about it being deep. Reminds me of one time we had, it was flooding and some kids literally went into this it was just this field but they were in one of those little inflatable rafts. Okay, how? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, roadside lot, I feel like just needs to have a chance to simmer down a bit. And I'm guessing there's not anything other than the fact that it's just deep over here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and grab this, grab the cable, and we're going to pull one of those and one of these. I probably only needed to bring 2 of them, but I wonder if you can replay levels to get more money. Be interesting. Let's do right there. We'll move this right here in the corner right there. And where is the, yeah, here we go. Put that in the drain right there. And I'm gonna click that. That goes on, and that goes on. Yeah, that is going to inundate that one, but let's go ahead and take a look at over here. Somewhere in this, here we go. That's starting 1. Do we have any others over here? There's a supply room. That's quite a big hole. Here's another one. We get all of that? I think so, yeah. Oh, that's deep. Okay. Yeah, I think we just gotta let that run for a bit. Let's go check out inside. Oh, there's... Okay, we've got a repair. Okay, that... Well, at least I thought that was a alligator. Yeah, you want to talk about adding some real tension in here. How about have some alligators in here while you're Can I get... I can't get through the door. Hold on. I'm stuck. Thank you. Yeah, look at this. I mean, this is already noticeably different. Okay, let's go in and do a quick check of the drains. Make sure everything is draining properly. Well, I'm gonna take that as a yes, but we're still gonna check the drains. Yeah, roadside lot. Okay, that... Yeah, you want to blame someone for this. The city, like, must have cheaped out on, getting an actual engineer to design this, because... Like, that doesn't have a grate. Okay, that's got a little bit of water. I have a feeling that this is... Yeah, that's a wall. I mean, you also don't want to have things at, like, below street level, like this. This is just asking for it when you come down like this. Gotta make sure that gets there. And I'm not sure. Let me check if there's anything back here. Oh, yep, there is another drain back here. Looks like there's another one. Okay. And that just goes to some graffiti. Okay, but we do have that, and this is already going down. Okay, this is already going down as well, so it's just gonna be a matter of making sure that this stays open. Do we have any others? It's just those two in the front and two in the back. Okay, let's just try to help this along. I feel like if we do second generator here. Put it right there. Counting on the other generator, or the other pump. There we go. To knock it out. Do there. Oh no, that needs to be on. That was on. Did that trip this? It probably did. Do a little bit of some extra water. Yeah, we've got some standing water here. Yeah, I did not get the yeah, but the Mark IV is getting that all up for the most part. Hold on, let's grab. Can we pick this up? Can we move this? No, that is a bad idea. Because that is literally just making a mess. Let me go back and grab. Is that, I was like, I literally had this whole street cleared. Okay, it's not registering that, so I'm gonna hope. There we go. That should be going down. Yeah, let's do this right here. I'm hoping that I can actually get the cable to fit. If I can jump over. Okay, we're just gonna do it right here. Did it not? It did not take it. Now we'll put it like right here. And we'll take this. Lights just came on. Okay, office parking is working on going down. Figures. Okay. Yeah, see, that is extremely poor planning. How is the street empty now? Oh, because it's... There. It got filled with debris. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, we still have Office Park Roadside Lot 2. I think that's going to be one of my last areas. The entirety of the inside. Okay, if that, and then very likely that is also, oh. Let's go around to the back. Those can be done. Okay, done. Okay, the street roadside lots. Check over here. Check this area. Now, what I'm thinking is that this is most likely this area, and we've probably got a little bit more. Yeah. Are we? I'm not seeing any water over here. It's saying that there's a bit. Clear that out, and it might clear itself. Yeah, street's done. Okay, office parking is saying it's done. So if office parking is done, trying to find an empty one. Okay, then we're done. And we can go inside. Okay. Front lot is really just a matter of making sure those are clear. Okay, I want... Yeah, we're gonna put it right there. Is there not... There's not a switch on here. Okay. Fine. Okay, we will just do this. Hold on. Let's... this right here. We do this up and over to here. No. There we go. And then we're gonna power this over here. Did we... Hold on. This is supply room. Okay, that's getting water in. We do have some water coming back here. But what I want to do... Okay, Dev, you can't put something that literally blocks people. Can we crouch? I literally, I can't get past this. That's great. I'm stuck. Okay. I don't know if there's a trick to getting past that or what. I was literally trying to do... Okay, well, if it's gonna go out to here, might... be able to get it to go right there. Okay, now let's get... Yeah, I'm having to utilize the I should not be having to utilize the I'm stuck. There we go. So this is the water's coming here. So if the front lot, I just need to go and make sure that the front lot's clear. And then oh, okay, hold on. I need the barrier. I had 2 barriers. Oh, I do have 2 barriers. Yeah. So awesome. Okay, hold on. We're gonna turn that off real quick. We're gonna close this off here. Let that kind of drain out for a second. Okay, do I not have a... There we go. Did I lose the... I need this attached to there. I don't think that that's working. That is not working. And we're gonna put that right there. Actually, yep. And again with the I'm gonna go out that way. Okay, I want this to go here. What happened to my... And we're running back into the building. Please tell me you will let me actually... No, of course it's not going to let me do that. No, I don't want to go back to the garage. I just... tired of running into stuff. I dropped something. Okay. Wait. Now that's not what I meant to do. Just need to do the service corridor. Might be this area. Oh, we need to dump the water. Yeah, well, I was trying to figure out how to get this done. Okay, the only thing that I really had a problem with was these, because once I went onto the other side of them, the only time that I was able to actually come back through was when the water was like about chest deep, because I was basically able to like swim. There's that, and we'll clear out this side. And those should clear out themselves. We're gonna go back up here. Not sure where. But I mean, that's the only real bug that I've found so far. And that's just the fact that I just couldn't get through. I think if I had the ability to if I either had the ability to crouch, or maybe I just couldn't figure out the command. It wasn't C. Saying this really isn't very helpful for me. $1,200. Because this one, that where it's like, is it wet? Yes, everything's wet. All right, back to the garage.
Breaking update. The convenience store is dry again. Our plunger-equipped hero has once more bullied the flood into submission. One resident told us,
I secured 3 packs of toilet paper, but it's all soggy!
Tragic. Meanwhile, the mountain has entered the chat. A landslide above the farm is sending water straight into the farmhouse and barn. If you're volunteering, bring digging equipment. Because apparently, we're farming mud now.
All right, so we're going to be doing that in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.